Jungkook and Taehyung were in the car right now, driving to Jinyoung's mansion, where the aforementioned man had kept Mi-yeon. Jungkook was silent the whole ride. "Are you okay?" Taehyung asked, placing his hand on Jungkook's thigh, briefly glancing at the male and then again focusing on the road. Jungkook looked at Taehyung, stopping his train of thoughts. He glanced at the hand on his thigh, placing his hand above Taehyung's. Jungkook intertwined their hands and hummed, assuring Taehyung that everything was fine. After reaching their destination, Taehyung parked his car at a distance and contacted Yoonji through the earbuds. Everyone entered the mansion with Taehyung's signal. Taehyung signaled Jungkook to follow him. Sneakingly, they both entered the back of the mansion after crossing the wall. How dumb that there was no security there. Taehyung looked around and found a door that looked like it hadn't been used for a while. Taehyung slowly wrapped his hand around the doorknob and pulled it to check if the door was open. And debak, the door was really open. "Your cousin is really dumb," Jungkook scoffed. Taehyung opened the door, and when they stepped inside, it was all dark. From what they could make, it looked like they were in a hallway, and Yoonji informed him that he was currently on the 3rd floor. Meanwhile, Jinyoung was on the 2nd, banging someone. They both walked with their back pressed against the wall, also checking in their way if there was any room nearby. Taehyung had never been here before, but he did know where Jinyoung might have kept Mi-yeon. Typically, it would be his basement, and all he needs to do is find the way to the basement. Reaching the end of the hallway, there were 2 men guarding the area. Taekook easily knocked both of them and proceeded ahead. Taehyung rolled behind a nearby pillar when a gunman appeared. Jungkook was hiding behind another pillar too. The mafia shot the man in the leg, yanked him behind the pillar, applied a headlock and finished him off with a double tap. The raven head tossed the gunman's body to one side of the pillar. He was already out of his hiding place and signaled Jungkook to come out and follow him. But before Jungkook could come, they both heard the sound of the gunshot. Luckily, Taehyung dodged the bullet. There was one man far in the hallway who had fired the gun. More were coming, and Taehyung could hear their footsteps. They were 9 in total. Jungkook emerged from the other side, with each step, fired the bullets. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down. Click, click, he was out. Jungkook goes to reload, but a gunman grabbed his wrists. Meanwhile, Taehyung was busy fighting with others. Jungkook and the men struggled over the gun, and the other man charges in. The gun falls to the floor, and it was quickly kicked out of reach. It was 1 versus 2. Jungkook fought with the 2 men while trying to grab his gun, which was now lying on the floor. He kicked the man's head and picked up his gun, taking the chance he reloads it, and fired the bullet when the other men stood up. There was the sound of 2 gunshots. Apparently, Taehyung shot the other man who was going to shoot Jungkook. "Are you okay?" Taehyung asked, heading to Jungkook, who nodded. He grabbed Jungkook's hand and ran when the hallway was empty. Taehyung left Jungkook's hand and turned to him, who was looking around. "You find Mi-yeon. I'll go find Jinyoung, okay?" Taehyung said hurriedly, looking into Jungkook's eyes. "Please don't get hurt, love." Whispering, he pecked Jungkook's lips and was about to turn when the realization hit him.